Now, don't say I didn't warn you. Edie, my friend. Fires, nothing nothing that unusual. What are you doing? Oh! You see, this is exactly why you're an excellent companion. You spot dangers before I even know there's danger. Was this part of Nipton? A Legionnaire died here. Blasted scorpions. Don't mind if I do. Scrap metal, that might come in useful in case you need some repairs, Edie. A laser rifle. A lottery ticket. Oh, you must have been a settler here. And you didn't win the lottery. Oh yeah, the people who did this, they lined everybody up and gave them lottery tickets. And basically the way it worked was if their ticket got called, they got to survive, and there was only one survivor. So yeah, bad people did this. So far as I can gather, the town wasn't that nice anyway. But still, you know, there's plenty of not nice things out there that don't deserve to be... Well, you'll see what happened to them. I suppose you got any SIGs on you. I'm not running low, I just like to have a lot of them. Yeah, this... If I try to get these down, they'll die. I mean, part of me wants to just put a bullet through the head and put them out in the misery, but another part of me just hasn't got the heart to. Hello? Looking for survivors. Doesn't look like anybody's home. Looks like they put up a fight though. It's such a damn shame, you know, and again, apparently they weren't nice people, but well, they're not going to need that anymore. A BB gun. I wonder who lived here. I suppose it'd hurt to check the town hall, right? Although, just be aware that the Legionnaires might still be around, and I'd be quite happy for you to shoot them on sight, to be honest. Hello? Yep, everybody's dead. We'll find out what that noise was in a second. For now... Oh no! That put my SIG out. Okay, so for now we'll just sweep the building, make sure there's nobody left behind who has no business being here. Thanks, Edie. Legion dogs. Well, we don't want any of them kind around for any reason ever. That must have been what the noise was. I think they knocked this over or something. That bang when we come in. Oh, they set off a landmine maybe. Oh my. It stinks in here of death. Might as well make sure the building's safe though. We're gaining experience points, ED, and I don't know why again. Man, these Legionnaires can make a wasteland feel even more like a wasteland. Which probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but you know, I can't get this drawer open. Let's check upstairs. I want to be sure there's no more dogs, just in case anybody decides to settle here again. Last thing I want is for people to be mauled to death by Legionnaire dogs. I think I can hear some. Yep. Oh my god. There's more still, ED. Ah, another level. Time for a perk. Let's see. Wild Wasteland. Your journey is full of surprises. Let the dice of destiny decide your fate. I don't know. Only people who have almost died from thirst know how precious water is regardless of where you can find it. You can fill up any bottles, any empty bottles from any toilet. That doesn't sound like a perk, that sounds like a survival skill. Put a single point into any special attribute. Suppose that wouldn't be too bad. The retention perk, the bonus is granted by skill magazines last 3 times as long. That's pretty good too. Extra experience points. Speech skill increase by 15 from sunrise to sunset. That's weird. Able to salvage more scrap metal from dead robots. You woke up with bags of money and caps in the middle of nowhere without your pants. What? Bloody mess. Ah, I mean that's always always fun. More caps. Lead belly. You should start washing your feet. Every day at random, groups of rad roaches crawl beneath your feet. That sounds disgusting. Shells for Shelly. You're more likely to notice others with shotguns and vice versa. You loot more shotgun shells from corpses. What? Okay. Bullets hitting your body are rarely criticals. Does that mean you lower your critical hit rate on yourself? When you fail to convince someone, all your hits become critical for the next 10 seconds. That's strange. Okay, let's see. Let's go for bloody mess, because why not? Because, oh my god. I should really look for those things. More scrap metal. Can't underestimate the usefulness of scrap metal. Would have got me a robot companion a bit sooner. Isn't that right, Edie? I wish you could talk. Then again, I don't know. It's sort of like a diary. I can just throw my thoughts at you and you don't say a word back. Which is also kind of nice. Don't mind if I have a drink, do you? You want one? Some oil, maybe? Quite a lot of food here. Oh, medical supplies. Oh, and a bit of jet as well. Don't tell anybody I'm collecting jet and psycho and things. It's kind of important that people don't know that. The mayor's office. The mayor had a nice office. A book of science. Programmer's Digest. Mentats. Prison Break. Tony was kind enough to build this terminal and set it up for me. All for 30 caps worth of Rosie. Ha. The life of a mayor suits me just fine. I'm glad I didn't go any further east. I'm making plenty of caps right here off Rosie and Sylvia, who attract plenty of interest from troops at the Mojave outpost. Guess you spend enough time standing around that backwater and you're ready to hop on something that looks like a mole rat and it doesn't smell much better. Okay. And the local shops are all giving me a percentage of sales to the troops. Because it's my girls who bring them in. They think they're shrewd negotiators for getting me to accept a 15% cut instead of 20%. Another year in this dump, 2 at the most, and it's back to the hub for me. Maybe I'll run for office there. Joseph B. Stain, doesn't that look official? High Roller. A promising development, if I do say so myself. It seems things went to hell at the NCR correctional facility north of here, and escaped prisoners are roaming free. Sounds like a bad thing, and it would be, if not for the political acumen and interpersonal alchemy of yours truly, Mayor Joseph B. Stain, Esquire. I sent the Jims out to make contact with the prisoners, or powder gangers rather, they insist on this name, to let them know Nipton's open for trade with free turns with the girls as door prizes. You know they went for that deal, as sold by Little Jim anyway. Big Jim, rest in peace. I see a lot of potential here so long as I can keep the NCR troops and powders, ridiculous name, from running into each other and shooting it out in the streets. Luckily the troopers only come at night. Double entendre. Oh, I see, yeah. Only come at night, very clever. So if the powders will only come during the day, again, haha, I'll have them coming, 3rd time the charm, and going. Yours in confidence, Joseph B. Stain. You think you're so funny, Mayor, but you're probably dead now. Reset mainframe connection. Why not? Testing. I can hardly believe my luck. Literally, I'm agape. Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. When we were alone in my office, he let it be known that he's a member of Caesar's Legion. He knew the NCR troops and powder gangers often spent time in Nipton. It turns out the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, and the powder gangers for harassing Legion raiding parties on this side of the river. I didn't have to think a moment about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the Powders to kidnap the NCR troops at night when both groups are in town, and the Legion boys will scoop everyone up. For this simple task, I've been offered 8,000 caps. I could almost go back to the NCR right away, but who knows how much else I might make of this Legion lackey. I'm going to start stockpiling some supplies in a safe house between here and the Mojave outpost, just in case I decide to head back home in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard. Super Mayor Joseph B. Stain, the 3rd, Esquire. Why the 3rd now? So there's a house between here and the Mojave outpost with some supplies in, right? That's what I got from that. Laser pistol. Lottery tickets. Suppose I could take them as evidence if I ever run into this mayor. Lockpick of 50. What is my lockpick? It's very low, most likely. I don't do a lot of picking locks. 17, yeah. Weird. You'd think that being able to repair finicky parts of guns would allow you to pick a lock, but no, apparently not. Never mind. It's something we can work on. See, I'm not that bad at picking them. What have we got in here then? Oh, empty. It says empty. Read the empty. It says empty. Nothing. And behind this locked door, Edie, we have a whole lot of nothing. Probably why it was locked. Oh. Well, the town hall's safe now if anybody comes along. We'll leave the cleaning up of the bodies to any future settlers. But, well, no sign of this mayor. He must have taken the Legion up on another offer for safety. I suppose it could have always been the strange fellow we ran into on the road. Oh, you weren't here, were you? Yeah, I ran into the winner of said lottery. Although I doubt he'd be the winner as well as the mayor. It's very likely the mayor got out of this because he provided the Legion with what he wanted. Such a shame. Such a shame this happened to the town. Again, I'm aware the people weren't the nicest, but this just seems a bit too much to me. Now, which is the way out of here? Wait, hang on a second. I'm sorry, Edie, to waste your time here, but I'm a little bit curious as to this stash that the mayor had. Quite frankly, I don't think he deserves to keep it, so if he is alive, I don't want him to come back and be able to just claim it. In a house between here and the Mojave outpost. You don't suppose it was those ruins where we fought those raiders, was it? It was just off down the road here. No. I don't know myself. Let's just carry on. I'm sure we'll be back this way at some point. Remembering hotkeys is hard. You don't have to worry about this. You have one weapon. And I'm really concerned about how many times I'm walking through this town now. I don't know what you think about it, but putting a bullet through the head might be easier for them. You know, this is one of the biggest intact towns I've come across as well. And it's been completely ruined. Humans are not nice people. If that makes sense. Welcome to Nevada. Welcome to California. What do you think? Should we wait for the train to pass? Strange that, you know, that was probably a really important part of the network before the war. You don't know what the war is. You don't know anything. You don't talk to me. I'm going mad, aren't I, talking to a robot so much? But it beats talking to yourself. That's for sure. Okay. Ow. That really hurt. And what's weird is I thought I stood on a landmine before, but I didn't. And then I stand on one by accident. Who's around here? What on earth are you fighting? Oh! Ow! It wasn't a landmine, they're throwing grenades. How did you get up there? What on earth just happened? You gotta be around here somewhere, Edie. They must be out of dynamite and they're running away. That big horner looks like it's gonna attack us. Oh, has it killed them? It has. Ah! Kill it, Edie! Kill it! They angered the big horners after throwing so much dynamite at us. They fell prey to a herd of big horners. Look, they're all dead. I think that one wants to kill me now. I think we'll just leave them alone. Actually, it's Let's not kill the wildlife. Although, let's be grateful for their existence and their assistance. Because quite frankly, the dynamite being thrown at me really hurt. A toaster! Nothing of value. That person's been dead a while. Ah! Right, did you set them on fire or did I? I wasn't aware my rifle could do that. Huh. That looks like one of those Legion folks that I met in Nipton. Seems to be minding his own business, and I don't fancy stirring up the Legion hive, considering what they did to that town. But I will be wary of his presence. This road makes me nervous. It's getting late as well. We don't want to be caught when the sun goes down. I need to check that we are heading in the right direction. Ah, see, a signpost. Searchlight and Novak. Novak is apparently where my attackers went. I should mention that I've been shot in the head and I'm after the person who shot me. So this journey was never going to be a peaceful one, but here you are on the journey with me anyway. Thank you for joining me. And I'm so glad you can't have an opinion on that, because you would probably go in the other direction. Hello?
Watch yourself, profligate.
I don't know what that means, but okay. That's the Legion people. Apparently they're all like that. I'm sure we'll get our fair chance to shoot a lot of them, but again, don't really want to tangle with them just yet. Besides, they attack the hostile wildlife too, which kind of makes travelling a bit easier. You see? Couldn't even tell you what they were fighting. I think they're fighting a settler. I don't know if we want to be involved directly in this, but we're going to have a look. Are you just a merchant? Yes, you are.
Had enough? Hey there. Need anything?
Yeah, you okay?
Stay safe.
You too. Damn, they just nailed some legionnaires. Throwing spears. They're so primitive for an organised group. But throwing spears and a revolver. What? I don't understand. You heading to Novak? Because we are too. So if the road's not safe, we'll be coming back for your help, because you two can handle yourself. I gotta say, travelling at night really makes me uncomfortable. Which is why I'm so glad you're here right now. Are we going the right way, Edie? Still a ways to go. We could do with finding somewhere to stay the night. Not that I wish to appear too... What the... Well, something went down. Hello? What happened? What? Legionnaires? Don't fire, Edie. Please do not fire. They're just killing bandits as far as I can see. Which suits me down to the ground. Just keep going, just keep going. We don't need to be involved. I can see something up ahead. We can maybe take shelter in there. And we can hope that there's nothing in there that wants to kill us. Ah! Hello? I'm just looking to take shelter from the night. Is there anybody here? Oh, NCR. This is NCR station. Hello? Why is there nobody manning the gate? Hello? This is really weird. I've never seen an empty NCR station before. There's nobody manning any of the posts, CD. Are we to assume something happened here? Hello.
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander into military outposts, so if you're here on business, better make it quick.
What? I mean, what's gone on here? What's happened here?
Ranger Station Charlie. We're responsible for keeping the highway up through Novak civilized.
Are you aware that there's a lot of fighting going on just outside your ranger station? What were you saying about McCarran?
Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled updates don't go through. When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supplies back, either.
Is there anything unusual happening around here?
All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading a patrol.
Tell me about the Rangers.
We're part scout, part commando, part sheriff. The training is brutal, and I'd say 8 out of 10 recruits washes out before the end. Before you get your ranger badge, you've got to prove you can be quieter than a shadow, and more ferocious than a deathclaw.
Are there a lot of Rangers around here?
Couple dozen, I'd say. Most of them posted at stations like this one. We either man the station or patrol the immediate area.
Let me ask you something else.
Sure.
That'll do, actually.
See you around.
Well, I'm just looking for a place to stay tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that military only here, right? Oh no, I can stay here. We're in luck, Edie. We have somewhere to stay tonight, and it's an NCR station as well. Although, I'm glad you're here to stand guard, because there only seems to be one person here, and I don't trust him to keep an entire patrol of Legionnaires at bay. So, I'll be here in the corner, cowering. Well, Edie, we've been here long enough, I think. Well, he wasn't lying about all the medical supplies, was he? Yeah, let's head on out of here. Actually, now it's daytime. Let's take a look around here. See if we can figure out what's gone on with all his troops, because we only mentioned one person off on patrol, and patrols don't usually consist of more than 3 troopers. Oh look, there's somebody else here. Maybe they've got some information for us. Excuse me, sir.
I'm not sure you should be here.
Well, that's all the information I need, I think, Edie. I don't know about you. We'll follow the tracks, I think. Oh, there's a road as well. Really, really don't want to be travelling at night. Not only can I not see, but, well, I don't need to tell you again. Still, for a ranger station around here, there was an awful lot on the road, don't you think? I don't mean to alarm you, but I can see a giant dinosaur. The Short Stick Saloon. Yeah, that's definitely a dinosaur, Edie. I don't know if this is the place we're looking for, but we can at least ask around. Yeah, this merchant can tell us, surely. Excuse me.
With all the people passing through lately, the town's been doing better than, well, ever.
What town is this exactly? Novak. This must be Novak. I think that's supposed to say no vacancy, but hell, it's as good a name for a town as any. Well, we need to find someone who can give us some information then. Is that Victor? Is that you?
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
What the heck are you doing here?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
That's a bit of a coincidence.
Seeing how this is the only road around, I'd be a sight more surprised if we didn't run into each other from time to time.
That's a fairly good point, actually. You said the men that jumped me were heading this way, right?
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novak folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
Oh, who was it that said that then? Well, it's nice to see a friendly face out here.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
A bed and some supplies.
Well, this ain't New Vegas, but I reckon you can find what you need here. Try the office out front.
I will do, thank you. Well, I guess I'll see you around.
Be seeing you.
And if I run into you again, I'll be a little bit concerned. But yeah, still. Yeah, that's the robot that rescued me after I got shot. So somehow he stumbled upon me, and somehow yet again we cross paths.